It's recording.
Okay, it's recording. What were we going to talk about?
We'll introduce ourselves.
Okay.
So I'm Cassie.
And I'm V.
For now. And we are making a video about being a lesbian couple.
Yes, okay.
And one of us is transitioning. And so how's that gonna go? Maybe good. Maybe not
good.
So good.
Okay.
We'll see.
We hope good.
We hope good, but we don't know. Either way, okay. So whatever happens, we'll be friends.
Whatever happens, we care about
We
each
like
other.
each other, but you know, the whole sexual attraction thing might.
So I started started seriously thinking that I might be trans about a year ago, right?
Yeah, we could get an itch in my nose. Hold on. I'm trying not to
It's
drop
okay.
the camera, but
I think
okay, there we go.
so. We're about a year into sort of the
whole
revelation / figuring it out process.
yeah.
Which doesn't mean that everything has been figured out completely yet.
No, it doesn't. It's probably gonna take time for that.
Yeah, and I am about 2 months on testosterone. I'm sure everyone can see my luxurious facial hair.
It's
Like
lovely. It's so
So thick.
luscious and dark.
Right.
It is pretty dark.
It is.
I mean, hold on. We can, yeah. Right?
There
Look
we
at
go.
that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's the facial hair.
Because she's Italian, so.
It's true.
Yes. And I'm gonna defend myself right now and say I'm using female pronouns because she wants me to.
Yeah. So I think this is an
Because
important
I'm
thing.
getting people are getting mad at me and.
I think this is an important thing to talk about. Is I would I actively prefer female pronouns for now. And that's not going to be necessarily the end goal. I would say it's not the end state, but I don't want certain people to be calling me a girl and then go out on the street and have
other
or the opposite.
Yeah, you don't want your friends to call you he and then have
Exactly.
people
so
outside.
When Cassie refers to me as she, that's not her being disrespectful. That's not her being transphobic. That's what I've actually asked for. And I think that's something that people don't necessarily get all the time.
Yeah.
And Cassie has had some people look at her as if she's like some kind of unsupportive monster, and I'm sorry for
But
that.
if you want me to change it, I will. So, which you know that, I know. I'm just being defensive preemptively because it's the internet.
It's a hard, complicated, scary, tough thing, right?
Yeah. It is. Anyways, it's been a struggle, an adventure. Something.
You should talk about how you felt when I first started talking about this.
Not good. I was not happy.
She wasn't happy.
No, I wasn't happy. Okay, but you were the one who was always making rude comments about trans people, and I was the one who was always yelling at you. And I told you that you needed to examine your own gender identity or whatever.
She did mention that. This was mentioned.
But I didn't. I mean, I'm an idiot, right? I kind of am because I didn't expect it to. I just thought she was gonna realize that she was kind of masculine and it's not a big deal. Not like that my wife was gonna not be my wife anymore. Which I don't know. The only reason I care is because it's a sort of personal thing, right?
Cassie is wicked trans supportive.
I don't.
She didn't necessarily expect.
Okay.
Sorry.
All I mean is I'm a lesbian, right? I've never been attracted to men, so if my wife suddenly is a man, I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm gonna try, because I love you.
I know.
And we have fucking amazing sex, and I would really like that not to end.
We're just sharing this with the world, but
we are.
amazing.
This is okay, but see, this is how it goes sometimes, right? It's not easy. It's complicated. It's stressful.
It's very complicated and stressful, but it's also we have a lot of love and we have a lot of friendship too, and I think it's not something you just throw away.
No, and I mean, if we do end up breaking up, we don't want to not be together. Oh, okay. We don't want to not be together in the sense that, like, we never talk to each other again, right? We want to be friends. We want to possibly parent some children together. We want to, that's a whole different story, Lord. I could make a whole video about that.
We'll do a video on that at some point. This is more of an introduction. And I mean, I think the other thing is if we, like, you don't just want to throw something away that's really good before the problems happen. Because
yeah, exactly. You don't want to put your life on hold or decide how you're going to feel about something, right?
Right. I mean, right now I still look like a butch lesbian, which is how Cassie has always known me. I'm still really sexy. She's still, really likes being with me, and I think it would be kind of irrational for anyone to expect her to just throw that away before she knows, like, how it's all going to play out.
We're drinking, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, we're drinking.
It might be worth talking about. Mentioning.
We're doing this video at our favorite bar.
Yes.
It's actually
you can see
the
there's
Half Barrel
look
in
at there's
Knoxville.
beer posters.
Beer
in the
posters, yeah,
background.
right.
It's great.
We like to come here.
We do. It's a good place. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. There's some times when I'm, like, really sad and angry, and sometimes when she's really sad and angry, and other times when we're getting along really well, and other times when we're not, so...
Like any couple.
Yeah.
But
although
then
it's a little more...
There's certainly a big thing. It's a shadow that is, like, hanging over us, and it's not...
Because we don't know how it's going to go, right?
We don't know how it's going to go. And we've written a little bit about it on our blog, which you can find at queerslikeus.blogspot.com.
Oh, Lord, we're promoting ourselves now, are we?
I'm also a writer for Slate.com.
Yeah,
and
okay.
you can find me on Twitter.
This is really a
at
commercial for everything that he is doing on the internet, so just ignore everything.
Follow me on Facebook.
Stop. Enough. But yeah, so, and it's been complicated. I mean, we've had some weird reactions to things. Well, you get crap all the time for being not conservative, like, oh, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
You hold it, it's awkward.
Do you want me to?
No, I don't want you to.
Okay, fine.
Oh, what was I saying?
We get crap sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get crap for, I don't know, not being on the same side as people. Although, granted, I think you talk to a lot of people who are really young and new at everything and kind of...
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I think it's relevant to say that I am 37 years old and making this change.
Yeah.
Which just puts me in a little bit of a different situation than some of the people who are a little younger.
Yeah, no, that's true, I think.
And I married the love of my life 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
under false pretenses.
Under a misapprehension that I regret.
I don't really think that.
Oh, honey.
I just sometimes wish that were the case because it would be easier to be annoyed, but that's not how it is. That's not how it works. I know that's not how it works.
I mean, it's complicated. I think I really never questioned the idea that I was a woman, and I didn't necessarily like that, but I didn't think that that was something that could be changed, and so it was something that I sort of hated but thought I had to accept. And it was really slow and really awkward, kind of realizing that maybe that made me trans, and kind of realizing that maybe there was something that I wanted to do about that.
Yeah.
Cassie is a woman.
I am.
She likes it.
I do. Yeah, I do. Although my mother did not think that was the case for a while.
She didn't think you were a woman, or she didn't think you liked it?
No, my mother thought that I was trans.
I know, it's so weird.
And was afraid of it, and I don't know, just got annoyed at me for certain things that seemed masculine, which I always kind of wrote that off as like, well, I'm a lesbian, you know, that's sometimes par for the course, but But no, she was relieved apparently when I told her I was a lesbian because she thought I was gonna say something else. So
I think my mom was relieved when I said that I was trans.
she was. I know, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. I've been kind of, I think, becoming more masculine in my presentation. Presentation being like the way that I present myself to the world.
Right, because your readers can't Google anything or don't know anything about anything.
I'm in my professor mode right now, where I explain to my, I think, viewers in this case, basic concepts that they might not.
She
have heard
does this
about
to me and it annoys the crap out of me. So if I'm being overly defensive on behalf of you guys, like, just ignore me. It's really, I'm projecting.
So my presentation has gotten more masculine gradually over the past 5 or 6 years.
There's a little bee over there. He's confused.
There's a cute little bee. Okay, we should probably mention at this point that Cassie is an entomologist.
Oh, yeah.
She is a bug scientist, which
I don't
is...
study bees, though. I study mosquitoes.
No, but she loves insects of all kinds.
I do. I love them.
Cockroaches, perhaps, particularly.
Yeah, they look like puppy dogs. They do. Don't look at one's face and tell me.
I think that's objectively false, and I
think
the viewers.
I think people just don't want to look at their faces because they've been taught that like they're gross and slimy, and they're not slimy. And I mean, you don't probably want them all over your house because like they shed their skins and asthma happens. And
they eat your food
and stuff, but like
they chew holes in your chocolate.
They're cute. They look cute.
I think those are rats, maybe. I might be conflating rats.
Chew holes in your chocolate?
When you're like chocolate. I once had a bag of chocolate that was eaten into.
Like what?
It was probably a
chocolate
rat, not a
specifically.
cockroach.
Why? Okay. Anyways,
point being,
I don't know. Things have been weird. I guess we don't need to go into detail about everything.
We can roll it out more slowly.
Yeah.
This is more of a first introductory video.
Yeah.
Do you think we've said enough?
Yeah, I think we have. What are you looking at?
I was saying goodbye.
Oh.
Bye.
I feel like we're uneven heads.
Bye.
Okay. There you go.